Let me tell you a story about me. I think a lot can be said about someone's actions, how they exist in the world. I carry a series of objects around with me daily that tell the story of the professional version of me. This is a slice of life, only one of my layered identities. I carry a laptop with a wireless mouse and keyboard. I use these to create spaces for learning for the youth that I teach. I work hard to offer options for how learning happens, and that requires me to embrace technology. I make a lot of how-to videos and some mental health type videos in the series I call Tea Time. I also use my laptop to connect with educators online on various social media platforms to expand my learning network so that I can extend my horizons. And in this time of pandemic, still feel like I belong to an educator's community. In order to increase the quality of my videos, I have slowly learned which equipment is essential to making a good video. So I carry a drawing tablet, a Yeti microphone, a couple of sets of headphones. One can never be over-prepared for editing and need to listen to two devices at once. And my cell phone, recorder of everything, my research tool, my posting device, organizational tool, and all-around digital fun maker. It wouldn't be right to have all of these electronic devices and not have 5 million charging cords. So those come along for the ride too. Since my phone is really the backbone of my professional life, rivaled only by my laptop, I carry an extra battery charger with so that no power is necessary, like no plugs. In order to store my plethora of data and creation, I also have a waterproof SSD. Why is this so important? Well, I lost 2 years of digital everything in one fell swoop when my computer and my external mechanical hard drive crashed within minutes of each other. I am not without the traditional. I carry a pencil and a ruler for the myriad of design tasks and impromptu post-it notes that I need to create. The number of staff and students that have used the tiny knife on my keys is unrivaled. It's almost as much as the digital equipment. I come across to my students and my colleagues as always technologically prepared and ahead of the digital curve. The reality of that public persona is daunting. I'm a teacher that has spent their career attempting to include everyone. Including everyone has taken me from providing pencils and pens and notebooks to making lessons that try to reach the individual the way they need to be addressed. It feels crushing at times, and I don't always have the answer, but there's pressure to look like I do. Using all of this technology requires money. Apple, Lenovo, Blue Yeti, Jabra, SanDisk, Logitech, and Wacom, those are not cheap pieces of text. I am fortunate in that I have worked in my current job for a number of years, and my colleagues know me from the years before my biggest piece of technology came into play. I am disabled. I use a power wheelchair. This technological device lets me continue to belong in the ableist world to the best of my ability. It makes me independent. It does speak very loudly before I even have a chance to speak myself. And as a result, I've removed every brightly colored sticker or thing about it in order that it might be as incognito as possible and simply a tool. In my rural setting, I am a community of one when it comes to my physical disability and the way that mine exists. It has forced me to reevaluate how I see disabilities in all forms. If my wheelchair is text and speaks for me, what texts speak for others that they don't intend?